Okay, welcome to build video number 19, which we're going to start to deal with some electronics. So again, like I said in one of the other videos, touch anti-static, try and get all your static out of your body either with a wrist strap or by touching a radiator pipe or something like that before you handle these PCBs, because they can be easily damaged. So what you want first is your ramps board and your mega board, okay, Arduino Mega. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them together. Now if for some reason any of your pins are slightly bent, then you just need to straighten them up with a pair of needle nose pliers, but all should be good. And the way these go together is they sandwich together, so all the pins lie in these black parts there. So just gently press it together till you think they're all in situ, making sure you're not bending any out. Do you see? They're all in situ. And then you press it together, try not to bend any pins. There we go. And when you're happy, they're together, which I am, you put it down. Next job is there'll be a lot of these little jumpers, okay? Now, and these little jumpers go between the stepper drivers. Now, as you can see, I've got 1, 2 there, 1, 2, 3 there, 1, 2, 3 there, 1, 2, 3 there, 1, 2, 3 there. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 jumpers in total. What going on all these pins between the stepper drivers. Now you've got to make sure that you connect these ones up, not these ones, okay, or these. It's got to be these here. So as an example, I've left the last one to the end, and all it does just pushes across the 2 pins. You slide it down, check it's engaged, and there we go. Okay, when you've done that, you want your stepper drivers. Okay, now with your stepper drivers, there'll come a little heatsink and a little sticky pad. Stick it onto the little microchip on top. You'll see there, very important. So you'll have 4 stepper drivers in total. Now these go on these black pins here, on these black holes here, and then they should put that one there. Again, making sure you don't bend any pins. They go right up to each other. Before you push them down, check you've got them in the right orientation. Now the right orientation is that screw in each of them is pointing to the right if you have the green connector on the left. Okay? So just have a check around, make sure no pins are bent, they're all in situ. Okay, they are. So then you can push down on the heatsink. That'll do 2 things. It'll squish your heatsink on and push the drivers down. Nice and simple. And that's basically it. So the next stage at this point is to screw the ramps board onto the ramps holder, and that goes on here. It goes in this orientation. Hopefully you can see where. No, it goes in this orientation. So yeah, there we go, and it's done with 3 20mm M3 screws, I believe. Just double check where they are. Oh no, maybe it's 2. Maybe it's 2. So let me get them out. What they do is they just screw into the plastic. So that's 2 M3 20mm screws. Now one will go here. Keep in mind that this will compress the PCB together. So again, you don't want these too tight. You just want it tight enough to hold the boards in place. And it will be quite tough to push because you're screwing into plastic. once you get started, it'll be fine. So don't do it too tight yet. Get the other one in situ, which I believe is there. And the screws go through both PCBs and into the mounting holes. Just going to make sure I know which it is. Okay, start screw it. You can start screw it down. Not too tight because you don't want to compress. Break the boards. And you'll probably have one there at the back also. Okay, so that's not going anywhere, that's in place. And there we go. So next thing is the wiring of everything and the power supply. So that's build video number 19 done.